I love it when we're doing something new. Welcome to my channel, welcome to my world. This is the world of Wayne, and as you can see, we're doing the trial of Hachette Partworks Hogwarts Express. See, do you reckon I've got the whole way Voldemort holds his wand okay like that? You know, none of this Harry Potter stuff, which is strictly Voldemort around here. I got this from Harry Potter World, I think. I've had that quite some time. Quite a heavy little thing, that is. Got this delivered. It's a trial only. I do believe this is a 2-issue trial. I could be wrong. It might go further, but I do believe it's 2 issues. So when I get issue 2, I will show you that. This was only available, I believe, around the Scottish lands, Scotland, should I say, which is uncanny for me because when this went on sale, it was actually in the newsagents from where I was staying when I was in Scotland, which is absolutely crazy. But as you can see, I haven't opened it yet, so let's show you the magazine. So the first thing we got is at your newsagents now, and this is the thing you'd normally fill out to give to your newsagents to say, please sir, could you put it aside for me? You can fill it out, but it's not going to do much because, as I said, this is a trial. I can't stress that enough. Everything you're going to see now could change, especially the free gifts. That's likely to change. Some of the materials that are used for the trial as well will probably change as well. Some things that are plastic could turn out metal and vice versa, that sort of thing. Okay, so next thing, we've got another leaflet about a special subscription offer here, and it shows issue 2 and issue 3 as well. So perhaps it's a free issue trial, I don't know. And you get a free chocolate frog keyring, and it says that this is $6.99. I'm guessing the normal price, it will tell us inside in a minute, which is probably going to be $8.99 or $9.99. These things normally are the same price, but they're saying you get issue 3 free, issue 3. I'll get that right. It said the chocolate frog keyring. Then we got binders. Then it looks like we've got a travel card holder if you're going on the train, and then a tin plate. Again, I guarantee that those free gifts are probably going to change. That's on that side. And on this side, you can see the diorama that they're talking about when you subscribe to the premium edition. You have a diorama of platform 9 3/4. And that is that. The next thing is a guide to the build. And as you can see, it's a 1/32 scale build. And this is everything that you've got in there. So it shows you what it looks like. It's 1.3 meters long. That is absolutely ginormous. The height is 15 centimeters. The width is 15 centimeters. And as I said, it's 1/32 scales with opening doors, lights, walls and ceiling lamps, and actual moving wheels, which is going to be cool. It's made with die-cast metal and ABS parts, but I said that could change from the parts you're seeing now. A little bit about the Harry Potter and the Hogwarts Express there, and some of the exclusive figurines that you can collect. And then once again, it's showing the diorama here and just saying what's in the magazine. It's the magazine that we're going to look at now. This is just a repeat of what I showed you about what you get when you subscribe. And here's the magazine. As you can see, just typical for Hachette, you've got the metal rings here for putting it in the binder, so you're not having to open them all out to put them in. I do like that. And what we've got an inventory list of the parts, some of the items you'll need here, which looks like some masking tape, screwdrivers, toothpick, super glue, and some tweezers. This is everything that we've got, and I'm just going to show you that here now. As you can see, we've got this pack looking like that, and we've also got the cylinder looking like that, which is the Smokebox, I believe these are called. There you go. So I'll put that to one side. We'll get building in a minute. I don't know how much there is to do in this issue, but as you can see, the instructions are pretty good. Just like Hachette, actually, with all of them. I do like the full colour instructions. We didn't see that on the Spitfire. They're like black and white, and it started to get a little bit mixed up about where items go. But that looks like what we're doing first. We've got the end. That's pretty iconic for the front of the engine there, and when it's finished, it's going to look just like that. And obviously the smoke box is just going to be left until the next issue, which hopefully will be coming in a couple of weeks. We'll have to see when that's here. A little bit about the Hogwarts Express with some magical facts there as well, and again some more details here. Now this here is obviously, by the look of it, I had to turn it round then, the Jacobite Express that I saw in Scotland. As you can see from this small video here, this is what it looks like going over the Glenfinnan Viaduct, which was actually used in the Chamber of Secrets movie. and that is the Hogwarts Express as it's sitting, I believe, in the Warner Brothers studio at the moment. I have seen that as well, but that's pretty much what that looks like. And then just about Honeyduke's trolley and the sweeties, and I do like some of the artwork that we've got here as well. But that is what we've got. Now, it does say that in issue 2, it looks like we've got something on a sprue there, is that? Might be, some electrics, and some little details there. So when I do get hold of that, I will show you that's what it looks like. But these are pretty impossible to get hold of unless you're in one of the test areas where this comes out. I wouldn't bother trying to get in touch with Hachette, even though they have got a site up and running for this. If you subscribe to that, I don't think anything's going to happen, to be honest with you. It was the same with the Spitfire. It was actually the same with the Bismarck when those tests came out as well. But for your enjoyment, let's start building this. Let's get cracking. Okay, so the first thing we need are the hinge brackets, which are in this pack here, and as you can see, we've got a long rod there as well. Let's just get this open. Now, these bits are really tiny, but I can tell you straight away that these brackets here, and the brackets we're about to put in are all metal, which speaks volumes for the quality of this build. Now, it's best to use some tweezers on this, but what you need to do is hold these in. They've got sort of like a circle on top, and they're just going to go into these square openings that you can see. 2 of them just here and here. So I'll put that in now. Here's the first one. Now that's the first one in. I'm going to use the flat side of my screwdriver just to push that in all the way. And there we go. That's the first hinge in, just like that. Let's do the other one. I'm actually finding it easier to put them in with my hands, actually, because they really do need to go in quite tightly. So there's the second one. And then once again, push that down. Just the flat end of my tweezers. So there we go. That's looking like that. Now, it does want you to put some super glue into here, and I've already actually done that on this one, so that's all completed. And the next thing we need is the front, looking like that. And holding it this way, we're interested in this section here, because we're going to be putting in the Smokebox door lamp. It actually looks just like this. It's actually a really tiny piece, but this is going to be going just into the top there. So once again, we just need to drop a tiny bit of glue just into the section that it's going in here. Just like that. That should be enough. And I'll put this in place. Now, it is shaped like a keyhole, so it can only go in one way. But that's in just like that. Then we're going to be putting on the hinges, and these are what the hinges look like here. And these are going to go into the strips that we see here. So once again, I am just going to drop some glue just onto this. Not a lot at all, just enough to keep that held. And then we'll put both of these in. That's the first one. They are directional. So the top one and the bottom one are different because you've got a different layout for the pins at the back there. But that's those brackets in like that. Very iconic part now. We're going to be putting the number plate in. That's looking just like that. And as you can see on the back, we've got 4 lugs. So what we're going to do, once again, a little bit of glue. We're just going to drop them into these 4 holes, and that's going to go. So that's 1, 2... The other side of the hinge here, 3 and 4. I am going to put just a bit in the centre as well, because it is covering that area there. And then we'll put this in, making sure we put it the right way up. Just like that. There you go, looks iconic already, doesn't it? And we are going to be securing that in with a screw behind as well, which is a 2x4mm screw. So really I didn't have to glue it then, but well, I did. So sue me. Now, all the screws in this edition are exactly the same. They've got a little flange on them. Let me just show you what this looks like. A little bit like that. So I'll get this screwed in just from the other side here. Nice and tight. There we go. And that's going nowhere. We're going to bring back the original piece that we started with now, because we're going to be putting some braces on the back here. Now again, this is metal, and as you can see, we've got some indents in there. We need the indents to be facing away from us. So when this goes in, it's going to sit onto this section, just like that. And we need to bolt this in, once again, with the same screws that we just used last time, which are the PWM 4mm screws. So here's the first one. Haven't done it all the way up yet. Here's the second one. There we go, and tighten the original one up. And there we go, that's that brace across, looking just like that. Okay, then what we want to do then is we want to take the door that we've just done. We want to line up the hinges just on this side here. And we've got a pin that we need to put through. Now it's got a thicker end, so obviously the thicker end's going to stay at the top to stop the pin falling out. Just need to thread that through all of these. So that's one. Little bit fiddly this is going to be. Two. Just lining up with the bottom one. Three. Almost there. So that's what it looks like when it's done. And as you can see, the door can open and close. And then the last thing we want to do, we don't want to use any glue for that, is to put the iconic nameplate just on the lamp iron there. And as you can see, we've got a hole just at the bottom there. And that's just going to go over this. So it's looking just like that. And that is the completed part of this issue. So we've got this. Now let me just show you the Smokebox. That's in here. I'm going to need to open this up. We'll have a look at that. Now at the moment I'm going to leave it wrapped up. But basically this is metal, but it's actually just been curved around. It's not actually a moulded thing. So it's going to be moulded when we actually build it. So if I was to open this, the whole thing would just lie flat. So I am going to leave that exactly as it looks. But once again, I'll just show you on this side camera here so you can see the detail. Absolutely brilliant. I am loving this build already. Please, Hachette, bring this into production. I enjoyed that. So I'm going to keep my eyes open for issue 2 and hopefully issue 3. As I said, I think it's a 2-issue trial. If it is a 3 or 4 issue trial, I'll let you know when I got more information. I haven't got much information regarding this. But bear in mind, this definitely is just a trial. It's not in full production at the moment. So when it does go in, I'm sure that's whet your appetite. Anyway, listen, I really do hope you like that video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care.